Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel on a very brisk, cold day. So we find ourselves along another no-name river. We're going to do some prospecting in and among these rocks for the day and try to move as much material as we can. And look at the gold pan I just found. It was right here on the shore, came down the water in the last flood. I've been wanting one of these for a long time, so I am very excited. So let's see what gold we can find in this spot. Okay, so I moved out these big boulders here, and I dug down a little ways and did a little sample pan. And I don't know if you can see that, but we're finding some gold. So I'm gonna punch this hole down and work it along this rock face right here. This is gonna be my work zone. We're gonna see what we can find. Okay, so I moved out these big boulders here, and I dug down a little ways and did a little sample pan. And I don't know if you can see that, but we're finding some gold. So I'm gonna punch this hole down and work it along this rock face right here. This is gonna be my work zone. We're gonna see what we can find. Not a bad little flake that we got right there, but for the amount of work that we put into that hole, I would hope for more. So we're gonna keep working. I think we're gonna try the upper layers and see if we can find some more of this, because that's a decent little flake. But as I went down lower, it seems like the gold got smaller and smaller. So Chris is over here working his hole, my hole's right there. We're gonna come into the middle area and see what we can find. Well, found a little bit more gold out of that hole over there. Let me show you how it's going. This is my hole right here, and Chris has got a couple holes punched in along here. The gold that we've been finding is very typical of this river. It's a very spotty river, so you'll find gold in some places, none in another, and then all of a sudden find a good flake. So I've worked this area pretty extensively now, but I'm curious to see what's upriver. So I'm gonna go up here a little ways, do some digging, and see if we can find a little bit more color before the day ends. Alright, so I just tried upriver. Didn't really find anything, but granted this is a gravel bar and I don't normally do gravel bars. I was looking for exposed bedrock, but I couldn't really find any. So I'm heading back down to where Chris and the kids are. I think I'll do a couple more pans around there, get everything cleaned up and back up to the truck. And then when we get home, I'll show you all the gold we got. To show you guys, always make sure to fill in your holes with some nice big rocks. Maybe they'll help capture some gold in the future. But check this out. My find of the day. I am so happy to have this. I have always wanted a gold grabber. I heard that they don't make these anymore, so I'm very happy to have this. Somebody lost this upriver, and they probably weren't having a good day, but I'm pretty happy. Right here are the cons that we have from speed panning today. And I know that there's still some more fine gold in there, all of our main golds in our snuffer bottles. So when we get home, we're gonna go through this. So thanks for joining me today, guys. I had an absolute blast bringing you out here today. We found some gold, explored some new area, plus I found a gold pan, and I just found a bobber while I was recording this. So we're gonna get everything packed up. We're gonna head home. I'm gonna clean up the gold, and I'm gonna show you what we found once we got there, because the gold is really fine and I wanna pan it out carefully. So thanks for joining me today, guys, and I'll see you at the house in 3, 2, 1. And we're home. So thanks for joining me today, guys. I had an absolute blast getting out to the river today with my buddy and showing you guys a new spot that I hadn't been to yet. Now, we just made it to 1,000 subscribers, so make sure you make it over to our video right here and leave a comment down there, and maybe you guys can win. But I know you guys want to see the gold, so let's take a look at that. Alright, so there's the gold. We got a couple nice bigger flakes in there and a whole bunch of fine gold, but that's what that river is known for. And I'm pretty happy about finding this pan. Now, at first I thought that they had stopped making these pans, but I now know that the owner actually sold it, and you can still get these pans online, just not from the original maker. So if you've been looking for one of these pans, I recommend going online and getting one, because from what I've observed in my tests, this is quickly becoming one of my favorite pans. So I'm pretty happy with what I found today. Plus I got to go to the river with my buddy. If you guys liked this video, give it a like, subscribe, leave a comment down below about what your favorite pan is. I'd like to hear about it. I'm hearing about a hex pan. I think I might check that out here soon. So until next time, guys, thanks for joining, and as always, bye. Na, na, na. Na, 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 na.